All right, ladies and gentlemen, Denver Nuggets, Sacramento Kings. Yes, this is in fact the first game that the Nuggets will play without head coach Mike Malone this season in a very long time. Mike Malone is the winningest coach in Denver Nuggets franchise history. He delivered a championship just a few years ago. Now feels like eternity ago. But that's the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. What up, y'all? I am yours truly. I'm the one and only Pharaoh. I do this every night of the NBA season. A simple reaction to a highlight. If you have not done so, tap in with my sponsors. Underdog, use the promo code Pharaoh. I'm going to match your first deposit. With that being said, though, we got basketball to get to. The Nuggets got to focus back on this season and see if they can put things together. They're still competing out west for essentially they could still be a top 3 seed. Most likely they'll be 4 or worse, right? You don't want to be in that play-in tournament because you might have to deal with Anthony Edwards, and we know what's up with Minnesota and Denver of late. With that being said, though, the Nuggets are trying to put this thing together. Oh, nice looking shot right there. Can we do it again? Game so nice, I probably should do it twice. That's Pickett nailing multiple threes. He was 5 of 7 from the three-point line. One thing I did want to address was Jokic after this game. I didn't watch this game at all, but I did see his interview afterwards, and he did highlight that the owner of the Nuggets, the majority owner, Josh Kroenke, as Jokic gets the board, Peyton Watson, like, I probably should score because my guy's about to average a triple-double. Jokic did have a conversation with Josh Kroenke, and it wasn't like Josh was asking Jokic, do you want me to keep Mike Malone and or Calvin Booth, who's the general manager? It was more or less yo, I'm about to fire both of these MFers. I'm letting you know about my decision a couple minutes before it hits the newswire. Okay? This is why I'm doing it. But you know, I'm sure the owner, and Jokic didn't say this part, but I'm assuming he was like, yo, you're going to be the priority of our franchise. You know, I got to make a decision, though, that I don't want to have you a part of, which the future will tell us if that was the right call or not. Again, Mike Malone is the only coach up until this game right here that Jokic had ever played for. We shall see. I'm assuming that there to be a very wide net of coaches in the market for Jokic's services, depending on how this season ends, and you know, and everybody else on Denver as well. So that's like kind of the scutter. But let's get into some basketball. As DeAndre Jordan, okay, big fella back in the rotation, tips it in. Oh, look at that dime right there from Zach LaVine inside the Laos for the and-one. And these former Bulls. Has Sacramento played Chicago yet in Chicago? Because if I'm the Bulls, I feel like y'all hijacked my team. Oh, LaVine. Oh, yeah, boy. That jab step, then that step back three, he one of the best doing that. And then there's another master of that. Michael Porter Jr. is a sidestep master. We got a 5-point game. Both of these teams fighting for positioning out west. 7-point game after Jokic, who had a triple-double, 20, 12, and 11. He's about to average a triple-double.
Those two have been sumo wrestling the last couple.
Jokic, they're doubling.
It's been physical. Here comes the double, then they took it off.
Salute the Pickett, man. Ready for the moment. Can't let Jokic beat you down the stretch. How about Pickett stepping up? Maybe this is a guy that Calvin Booth wanted to play more, if you believe some of the rumors. Pickett's going to help the Nuggets get a win. I want to mention this young fella had 18 points again. Aaron Gordon, 21. Michael Porter, 21. Christian Braun, 25. Didn't see him much. There you go. A lot less Westbrook in this game. That's interesting. 2 of 11 from the field, only 17 minutes. He had 5 points. That's interesting. That's interesting. If you love flexing your sports knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports and win some money while you're at it. That's Underdog. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog website or app. You got to pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that specific game. You get your picks right, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. And When you sign up, if you use your boy's promo code, which is Pharaoh, your deposit will get matched up to $1,000 is available to you in bonus cash. You can't beat that. Tap in with Underdog. My promo code is Pharaoh.